live on the first floor of my mother's single-story home. My name is Nicholas Ott. I'm 16 years old. I believe in taking care of myself and a balanced diet and a rigorous exercise routine. In the morning, if I'm feeling a little peckish, I'll have 160 calorie, 30 gram of protein, lean body mass protein shake. I drink this while doing my stomach crunches. I can do 1,000 now. After I finish doing these exercises, I head to the shower. I use a deep pore lotion cleanser by CeraVe, which has 2% salicylic acid to control acne. My body wash is a naturally made, wood-cut bourbon soap. I use Old Spice Fiji with coconut to keep my hair fresh, clean, and soft. After I exit the shower, I use a daily moisturizing lotion. I leave this on while I finish my routine. I use Old Spice, no aluminum because that causes cancer. Tip top to keep my hair stiff during the day. There is an idea of a Nicholas Ott, some kind of abstraction, but there is no real me, only an entity, something illusory. And though I can hide my cold gaze, you can shake my hand and feel flesh gripping yours. Maybe you can even sense our lifestyles are probably comparable. I'm simply not there. Alright, sorry about the lighting in my room kind of being dog shit. Other than that, though, I'd like to talk to you about how I completely turned my life around in 1 year's time. I'm going to start from last October to October, which was 2 months ago. I started off I grew about 2 inches in the process, but that didn't really change anything. I started off at 180 pounds last October at 5'7". I'm currently 140, trying to push for 150 at 5'9". And I went from looking like this to this in 1 year's time. I'm going to explain to you how I did that. So let me explain to you how I got started off. Harrison Hendren, the one that I be going to the gym with in the videos, he's always there. He started going to a very small gym in October and asked me if I wanted to come. I was like, sure. I'd worked out previously doing football and anything like that just for fun, but I never got seriously into it. I enjoyed it, so I was like, sure. Maybe if I start getting into this, I can get into shape. I started off really skinny fat from y'all saw, but he said I need a bulk. I really wanted to just cut down, get as slim as possible, get skinny. I always wanted to just be skinny. But he said if I wanted to look really good, to bulk beforehand, so when I cut up, I'll have at least, a decent amount of muscle mass left on me. So I bulked up from October all the way to the end of February. I put on another 20 pounds. It was about 200 pounds by the end of February. And at the time, I'm still 5'7", let me put it like this. So I went from looking like this to this, which I don't know which one is really better, to be quite honest with you. But March 1st, the day came around, I had to cut. I wanted to have a six-pack for summer. I wanted to, go mess around with some bitches. I wanted to get play. Your boy wanted to get play. He got no play, all right? I still get no play, but at least I'm skinny and I get no play. There's a difference, all right? Now it just relies on my talking to girls skills. But when I changed my diet, I completely cut everything out. This was my daily, I ate a protein bar in the morning. Builder's protein bar, 20 grams of protein, right here. The next thing was, for lunch, I had a lettuce. I'd get a lettuce like this, and I'd put turkey. I'd lay turkey on the inside of it and sprinkle a little bit of cheese, and I'd wrap it up like a little wrap. And then I'd have Smart Food popcorn with it, 140 calories per 2 cups, something like that, I think. And I only drink water, nothing else. And then after I got home from school, I'd go to the gym. And then after the gym, I'd go home and I'd eat my chicken, rice, and broccoli. And that was my diet from the first day of March until the last day of August. I went from looking like this to this in that time. And now, at the end of August, I didn't look bad, I don't think. But Harrison had a point because I lost any muscle I'd started with, there was basically none left. Like, so from August to October, I ate anything and everything I wanted. I barely gained weight. My metabolism had like completely flipped around. But I started putting on muscle. I started seeing abs come in. It was like main gaining almost. There's a word they call it where I don't know what it is, but when you flip your metabolism so that you start building muscle and losing fat, that's what happened. Because I started swapping for fat and muscle. I went from 140 to 136. I was leaner, visibly leaner. I've had a little more than the same strength I had at the beginning of January. And I was noticeably more muscular. Too, some people don't understand, like, I went very hard on myself. You don't have to go as hard on yourself as some other person. I think the main thing is just making the change. If you go out there and you start working hard in the gym, if you start pushing weights around, even if you don't know what you're doing, you're eventually going to start seeing some differences. 1-2 month time. But you cannot outwork a bad diet. That is what I've learned. A bad diet will change everything. If you fix that bad diet and make it something good, you don't have to. I starved myself basically. I was probably eating 1,400 calories a day. That's not a lot. I should be eating way more than that at 16 years old. Well, like even now, like you can still see the effects from it are lingering. But I'm gonna show a little slideshow of what I look like for each month. So here you go for that.
Down, let's show you what to do. Got a bad bitch, show me I'ma leave with you. If I walk up in the party, motherfuckers better move. If a motherfucker try me, I'ma put him on the news. Goddamn, I don't want no fucking bitch, cause I came in the club with a motherfucking stick. Watch out, motherfucker, cause I'm looking for a lick. Got diamonds on my wrist, brass knuckles on my fist. I'm slapping motherfuckers in the face in the pit. Might hit him in the head, I got 100 in the clip. Wait, little bitch, don't want that. I'ma put a blade through his chest like a thumb like that. This chopper gon' have a run and fucking on this bitch, I'ma fuck up and never coming. Got a bad little bitch in the crib, and she up to something. I'ma walk up in this bitch, I don't care if they tell me come in. Cause I gave that bitch, and I'm looking for a body. I feel like murder is a motherfucking hobby. And I'm coming off the top, feeling like I'm Jafar. Young blood on the dance floor, broke up to the party. Blood on my shirt from the vendetta. I'm in the face, my boot nuts, don't get off. Heads up, I'm getting fed up. Pull up with the gun and mark your head up, bitch.
Завали ебальник. Ты это мне сказал? Да, это тебе хуй. Выйди нахуй с комнаты отсюда, долбоёб. Да я тебе сейчас въебало выйду. Ладно, парни, сейчас я разберусь.
Down, let's show you what to do. Got a bad bitch, show me I'ma leave with you. If I walk up in the party, motherfuckers better move. If a motherfucker try me, I'ma put him on the news. Goddamn, I don't want no fucking bitch, cause I came in the club with a motherfucking stick. Got diamonds on my wrist, brass knuckles on my fist. I'm slapping motherfuckers in the face in the pit. Might hit him in the head, I got 100 in the clip. Wait, little